Today we're going to do another AMA question, which I get behind on and I try not to. Today's question has to do with local marketing, and the basics of the question is, over the past year, the person has been doing marketing-related work for a local client, and now he's had other people in the same industry here, in the same locale, approach them about doing similar work. There's no formal arrangements or anything legally binding saying he can only do work for the one client, but he's wondering what I think. So the analogy would be, say you're working in restaurants and you're doing marketing for one local restaurant, and the other local restaurants, so their competition, says, hey, I would like you to do some marketing work for me. I would be pretty leery about that personally. Do you think the other business would be happy to know you're working for other people? It's not like you're working for other businesses doing similar marketing things that aren't competition. Now, I suppose it's enough of a diverse market. Maybe you could say doing work for like a high-end restaurant that's serving, $100 for two people to go out, and then coffee shops, and you could do very similar marketing work where you're doing a lot of the same type of techniques but to a different market segment. That might be okay, but I'd wonder about, if it's the same, two high-end restaurants. I certainly don't think the owner would be happy about that. So you have to weigh off the potential profits, I suppose, and the potential, even possible damage to your name, with the possible upsides of it, of getting more business. Maybe, moving from the coffee shop, which doesn't have a lot of money, to the $100 plate restaurant would be a good thing. I would certainly be very careful, and I would communicate very clearly with your client about it. I would talk to them first. If they almost give them the right of first refusal, which seems funny, maybe, because then they're your client. But if you have a good long-term established relationship with them and they pay you on time, that's excellent, as opposed to taking a risk that other people may not. Now, could you turn this into a marketing system, say a book or something like that, a product that the other restaurant owners could buy? Possibly. Could you start looking for other people in other locales, say the next town over, right? So here, where I live in Chilliwack, the next town is about a 25-minute drive away. Yeah, there's a bit of overlap in, say, restaurants, but not a ton. So I could, do similar work for the next town over, or for, say, Hope, which is the town the other way. So that's what I would do. I would be super careful about doing that in the exact same city, in the same locale, where they're competing for the same business. Because, you might be trading off a good paying client for someone who might be a good client, and you just don't know that yet. Thanks for watching.